Yeah, he like them thick. He like thick, 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 thick.
Welcome to the Double Dose interview where you and I will be getting filled up with knowledge and insight with our guest star, Kibo. How are you?
I'm good. Let me go in and caught me on the squat. You know
All right, well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So we're going to get into the fact that he's a serial entrepreneur, you guys. That means multiple businesses. But we're going to let him talk about it.
Yeah, she is right. Like that's my thing. Like entrepreneurship. Like that's me.
So what
really
made
me.
you want to be an entrepreneur in the first place, though?
I would say like my granddad, probably watching him throughout, especially like through adolescence, like just doing this, doing that, being self-sufficient, and just being able to make his own schedule. I think that's the thing that I kind of fell in love with.
Okay, so what are your businesses?
Well, you see, I have I brand on. I'm gonna say our because it's not just me.
Okay.
It's a team of us on Family First Tax Service. So we have a tax preparation company. We located on Kirkman and Old Winter Garden, in the heart of Orlando. And yeah, that's just one. Also, getting this thing going. I'm still on my way, but hopefully this upcoming year I'll be able to introduce the city and the world to Smackers 407, my food truck.
Smackers?
Yeah, Smackers 407, yeah, on the way.
Is it going to make you smack your mama?
I tell you, Brothers Barbecue. Brothers Barbecue.
I know that's right. So how long have you been doing the taxes?
Tax preparation, this actually will be my third
Okay.
year, second full year. I actually started in 2020, coming into like right after the pandemic, or coming into the pandemic. I started, I was working full time. My boy Johnny, who actually owns the company.
Okay.
He had been doing taxes for like the last 7 years.
Oh, that's good.
And I was just, kind of playing the background, looking at it, and I just started to see like how lucrative like taxes was. Like,
lucrative.
Hey, that money, man. Listen.
That's what I like. Okay.
Once I saw that, I kind of like took interest in it. So I dibble and dabble, but 2020 I kind of took my shot at it, and I haven't looked back since. So.
But they say like the first year business, like that's gonna be your roughest. So if you fail in that, it's like hard.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you going 3 years strong, that's good.
3 years, third year, man. Hey,
that's really good.
Looking forward to hopefully another successful year.
Yeah. You know what I remember? I know he was talking a while ago. He was explaining to me about a non-profit that you and your brothers is doing.
Yeah, actually, me and my homeboys, man, we started out. I would say this had to be like 2017ish. We had this. It was actually like in the beta phase where we were going to like different schools. Usually like inner city schools, like our demographic was blacks, and we was kind of looking at like what do the kids need as far as like to help them kind of give them like a little extra boost, whether it's in the classroom. And we got into nutrition, and we was like, dang, I was just thinking like, especially coming up from, I was born and raised Winter Garden, Florida, which we have our little area, and a lot of my friends and classmates growing up, they came from single parent households. It's 3-4 siblings.
Out in Winter Garden?
Yeah. And,
okay.
Yeah, 3 or 4 siblings like inside of their house, and one thing they was lacking like the resources like for food, and we know you need nutrition and stuff like to be able to function and do your thing. So we started out like actually Olympia High School was our first school that we actually partnered with in a sense, and they gave us like a trial run where we were able to go in and actually purchase and grow fresh produce and bringing it to the school.
Partnered with the high school doing this.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good.
So, I mean, we ran for a couple months. and we reached out to other schools, but unfortunately we weren't able to like get it off the ground. But we'll be back to it.
Definitely
Definitely be back to it.
I do have an educator in one of the high schools around Orlando who will be coming on the show too, so I definitely could plug you guys
Oh yeah,
up
most
in that.
definitely. Most
Cause
definitely.
yeah,
That'd be dope.
it's
That'd
really
be
good to help the inner city because they don't get enough. They don't get enough.
No, that's a fact. Like it's so crazy looking at like, you know, the resources that we don't have, and we figure like food is, you know what I'm saying? Like you need food. You need food.
You need it.
You actually need food to function.
So going through that, actually you started since 2017. That's 5 years you've been doing business on your own. Like,
yeah.
So is there any pros and cons you would like to tell us? Like, would you think different? Like, would you change any of it?
I actually wouldn't change anything. Like, you have to go through those growing pains, the pros and cons and everything. Like, you just know, hey, just like in sports, baseball for example, you get on that mound and you swing your bat. Like, you might swing your bat 20 times before you hit a home run.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Like, I would encourage people to keep in mind. Like, it's not an overnight success. People only notice you once. You know, you flourishing, but it's not an overnight success.
That process is different. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, you better go through it. You know,
You gotta go through the process.
You gotta go through it. You can't cheat it. You can't cheat the
can't.
process at all. At all. You can't cheat the process. So, I mean.
I know I want to say probably over the week, someone was talking about how these artists been just like getting signed, like left and right. So you just imagine you going through something right now, the next day you just come into all this money. You don't know what to do. Like literally, y'all, it just came. You don't know what to do. You need to like, that process is gonna have you thinking different, moving different. Like how you feel? How you been feeling about that? Just seeing people just, some just have to get it right then. Others have to wait like 10 years to get it. It's like.
I mean, your story is gonna be your story. I mean, whatever God has in store for you, you know, that's what it is. But as far as you coming into like the money, like quick, just make sure you got the right people around you.
Ooh.
Make sure you got the right people around you, because hey, just as easy
that right
like
people around you is different.
yeah, that's a fact. Especially as like looking at money. Money is not okay. You sign a deal for $1 million. That you don't have $1 million. You know what I'm saying? You got taxes. You got other stuff you have to do. So I mean, once everybody is paid and you looking at it, I'm quite sure it's just a fraction. So
yeah,
make sure you got the right people around.
Y'all trust that process.
Trust that process.
And that discernment with the people around you. Oh, my God. We did talk about that because I'm still learning.
Discernment is key.
Woo, still learning people like this. Okay, so about the pros for the taxes.
The pros. I can give you like 3 pros.
Okay, give me 3.
So first pro, I would say is the money. Of course, everybody want to know the money. I mean,
that part.
You get the clientele, you get the money. You know what I'm saying? So the money is definitely one of the pros. I say the second pro would be kind of like the flexibility, like of taxes. Like you gotta understand. I mean, it can be year round, just depending on what you're doing. If you're accounting, you're doing business taxes.
Ooh, okay.
They file like quarterly. But
yeah.
As far as us, we got our 3 to 4 months, 5 months of time to shine, and after that, it gives you more time to go into like other endeavors. So
I want to get into taxes. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You know I want to get into taxes. Keep going.
And the third thing, it just depends. Like me, I'm a people person, so I enjoy building relationships with people, like my clients and stuff, and actually getting to know them like on a year-by-year basis.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing. So I love that. I love networking. I love hearing people's stories, and I love being able to help them. And that's like doing taxes. That's kind of how I feel.
So like you just said, piggybacking off of, you only have those couple months that you're doing taxes, and then you also talking to your clients.
Yeah.
So how do you bring them clients back? Because you're not talking to them every month. You're not really keep on connecting every month.
No, it's not every month, but.
So how do you bring them back? Like how do you have that rapport? How did you build it?
Period. I mean, of course, being from here, being out and around, you see them and, y'all build relationships that way. But, like me, we pride ourselves, especially at Family First, like we try to tap in with our clients, like periodically, you know what I'm saying?
Good.
Like whether it's birthdays or whether it's, you know,
You
just like the
care.
storm just
Yes,
passed.
okay.
So that's a perfect time for you to,
Yes.
hey man, you know, send a message, heartfelt message, you know,
Literally. Okay.
knowing it's genuine. Hey, I know, you know, the storm passed and I hope everyone is okay.
Mhm.
Hope you guys weren't affected. And I mean, if you were, you know, I don't know, just depending on like the severity of it,
right,
maybe
right.
I could,
Mhm.
you know. So that's one of the things. Like that's how we do it. That's over there,
Okay.
Family First. That's how we do it.
That's how we
That's
do
how
it.
we do it. I'm not sure about anyone else, whatever their approach
But that's
is,
how
but
we do it.
that's how we do it.
I understand that. So give me 3 cons.
Whew, 3 cons. I would
gotta take a
definitely.
drink off
Yeah,
of that one.
let me get a sip. Hey, this is good, by the way.
Thank you, thank you.
So, I think the first con, the number one con, like the patience. Like, if you don't have patience, you have to have patience. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing at the same time. Like, you have to be patient. Like, you dealing with different personalities and people coming from all different walks of life, different backgrounds,
money, like...
and you dealing with money, and you know how.
Ooh.
You know how
You
people
don't play
can
with
be about
nobody's
that money.
money.
Nah, don't play about that money. So dealing with like money and, you know, people just they wanted it timely. They wanted to become like in a timely manner. And you know, when you're dealing with, you know, the IRS and stuff, like unfortunately, like I can't control them releasing your money, but what I can do is make sure we take the necessary steps, like to make sure you're on the right track to get your money in a, you know, a timely manner. So, let me see.
Family first, huh?
Family first. Hey, family first for real. To be honest, like me personally, that's probably the only con.
Oh, I like that.
To me.
You just listed more pros than cons.
Yeah,
that's what you want.
I'm doing. Yeah, to me, that's the only con.
That's what you want.
I can't speak for everyone, but yeah, in my personal opinion, that's the only con. Like, just people don't have the patience.
Okay.
But other than that, we can work around it. We can definitely work around it.
Smooth. So tell us the process of getting certified for taxes. Like, is it hard? Is it long?
It's actually not hard, and actually, I seen the link. I don't know if you can add it. We actually taking on new contractors or independent contractors.
Okay.
Y'all will get paid, you know, 1099. We'll do a 1099 for y'all at the end of the year, you know, depending on how much money you make, you know. But as far as like the process is not hard. First things first, you got to make sure that you've been filing your taxes so that you're eligible to go get a P10. You know what I'm saying? So you can get your P10. It's inexpensive. I think it's somewhere around like $50. Like for the year, you have to renew
For
it.
real?
Yeah, each year you get a P10, as long as you're working with a company.
Okay.
And then you'll be under their EFIN.
Okay.
So first things first, get a P10. Then secondly, you know, we have training. We give our contractors training. We actually have training starting to come up. So contractors will be going through training and learning the game. You know, the tax laws and stuff change every year. So I mean, you want to make sure you're up to date with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's really not too hard. And then like the third thing is marketing, being able to communicate, being able to go out and, you know, reel the people in. You know, you got to have the right attitude and you got to be confident, know what you're talking about.
Oh, we're going to talk about marketing because I'm not that good on marketing. So, if you have someone coming to work with you guys, are y'all helping them with marketing? Like,
yeah, we show them like different forms of marketing. Of course, I mean, the day and age that we live in, social media. Like, social media is big, it's good, you know, you're able to reach out, especially if you have a large following. Okay. So it works for some people, you know. Okay. And other people, hey, we do guerrilla marketing. You have to get out, you know, you have your business cards, you gotta have business cards. You get out and, you know, run your script, man. Hey, each person that you see is a potential client. So you can't be afraid.
That part.
You can't be afraid, but we definitely do like little training exercises, like we have the people that are here, because you don't have to be here to be, you know, a contractor. We work with people, you know, out of county, out of state as well. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, we do have that.
Check them out.
Yeah, we do have like
check them out.
We have that line of communication where you can come in and, you know, call if you have any questions. Like we can try to walk you through the steps as best as possible.
Okay, y'all working it out for everybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually don't have like I have my Instagram, my personal Instagram just linked.
It's not
Everything's
all
linked
one.
together. Yeah, yeah, it is.
For real.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm scared.
I want the people to know me.
I'm scared.
You have to do it like that sometimes. Like, I mean, what you see is what you get. I want to be, available. I want to be reachable. I
Okay.
want, so I don't want to separate the two.
Okay.
So yeah, you can definitely reach me. Hey,
Let us know how we can contact you.
Okay, definitely. I have my business card right here. Has my business email, which is Kevin.
Let me get a little up
Oh
close.
yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys, y'all. Look.
Show the people.
I'm gonna also drop his link.
It's
on the video.
Family One Tax KJ@gmail, and my phone number 310-466-5787. Don't hesitate if you guys want to reach out. You need a new tax preparer, trying to find a new tax home. Family First is here for you.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. I do like to give my little lovely guest a little special bag.
Okay, well, thank you. Let me find out.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
We got in here, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need this. I probably need some now. This chapstick.
Yeah.
Good lotion.
I'm putting that nigga with the guys.
Oh, she got the good lotion with the cocoa shea butter and all.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
And you guys, we have this little special segment. So I make a little mystery drink, right? And I want to know. Oh, you really got any left?
Oh yeah, that
On a scale of 1 to 10, how you want to rate the mystery drink?
I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't being biased, because, I mess with you. But 5, I give it 10. It was good, I ain't gonna lie.
If you need a bartender, baby.
Yeah, y'all holla at my girl, man. Y'all need a bartender. This thing is fine. So with that being said, y'all don't judge me.
Don't judge them, y'all. Well, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn those push notifications on so you can be updated on the next video. Thank you.